Today we are joined by an amazing personality who has served the community for around 55 years. We have Mr. Surendra Prasad here. Hello, Mr. Surendra Prasad.
Namaste, Rina. Namaste, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you that you accepted to share your story. We would love to know what is the driving force behind you to do so many things for the community.
Well, as I said, wasn't there? When I was 12 years of age, my father passed away, and we were 4 brothers and sisters, and it was very difficult for my mom to look after us. At that time, Fiji did not have social security. The government has given nothing for the families to survive. So I had to leave work I leave my school when I was 12 years of age and in class 7 to help my mom. And from that time, I know and I do not like to forget those old days. And I believe that when I grow up, I will do the best I can for the community at large.
Thank you so much. So, FICQ, can you tell me something about it, because you were the one who actually started that off, yes?
Yes, one of the founder member. We had few other prominent people from Brisbane. We joined together and established Federation of Indian Communities of Queensland. This all happened when Pauline Hanson came into power that year, and then we thought Indian have to do something to try and get all the Indians together. So that was one of the way we could get our Indian communities together. And since it is now still, we have FICQ bringing communities together.
And FICQ is the one who actually organizes the Diwali function. And
yes, when I took up presidency in 2009 to 2011, that's where I thought that we Indians must do something for our community at large and try to bring other communities together to understand our culture and tradition. And that was one of the reasons I went forward and took help from the Brisbane City Council, which was very generous and gave us financial help to organize the first Deepavali festival in year 2010, and it was very successful. We had about 20,000 people attended the festival.
20,000?
20,000 people.
That's huge. Wow. So it's been 6 years organizing that event?
Yeah, still going, yes,
Still going?
every year.
Yeah.
Every
It
year.
is usually in November or October?
No, that's when, just before Deepavali, 1 week before Deepavali every year.
Diwali is the festival of lights of Indians, and we Indians tend to celebrate that festival but anywhere in the world. And Mr. Surendra made it happen right here in Brisbane. Thank you so much for that, because I look forward to it. I still remember the day when I landed in Australia and I was asked to give a Diwali speech at King George Square.
That's right.
And that's when I found out that, oh, okay, so we have something like that.
That's
So
right.
it feels like home.
Now we feel, get communities together, that's the main thing, and that is a very important festival for Indian communities at large. And it is celebrated by millions of Indians around the world.
Mr. Surendra, I actually got my inspiration and motivation by looking up to you. There are so many people around Brisbane who look up to you. Do you have anything to tell them about life, about how you get motivated, Like what is the main thing which you would like to tell the youngsters nowadays?
It is very important to join the organizations such as Lions Club, Rotary clubs. What motivated me more, there was a club called JC's. JC's was a young person club. It was in 1959 where I joined first in that club, and that really motivated me that it is part of our duty to save community. By saving communities, you get more satisfactory. Better, money is a material thing. It doesn't give you the satisfaction by helping others, and that's how you get more satisfaction. And your question is, how did we motivate young people to come into
That's right.
to do this sort of thing? The best thing is, the only thing is, as I already said, that you got to join the community organization and feel about others. You got to be in your heart, feel about others as you feel for somebody else, as you feel as for yourself, and that makes you to understand understand more about communities. Communities, if you're not going to involve yourself, into the community, you won't be able to know and understand what are the important things that every human being should do in their life.
Without any selfish reasons.
No selfish reason, and the very important thing that I learned is you got to build trust. If you can't build trust, it's no way you can go forward. By building trust, the way you can build trust is to do right thing, not be selfish. Some people think that is doing for themselves. Never ever think that way. You think that I'm doing for the community, I'm doing for the nation, I'm doing for the world.
As you have heard, the most respected person right here in Brisbane, Mr. Surendra Prasad, who actually have worked tirelessly for the community. Thank you so much, Mr. Surendra, for your time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching Moments with